Exclamation everybody and welcome to Starfighter Infinity. It's by Ben Olden Games. It's a space-based MMO. Top down, although there is a VR mode, it looks like. I haven't tried it, but it looks like there's a VR mode where you actually fly from inside the cockpit. We're not going to do that because I want you to be able to see the game. Recording from VR is a little bit wonky, so I want you to be able to see the game in its glory here. But it is in early access on Steam. It's currently $20, and I've been kind of waiting for this for a little while. I've been, waiting for it to come out on Steam before I could actually talk about it. I don't know if I had access to it earlier or not. I think I did, but I didn't really play much of it. So without further ado, I have a character already set up here, level 0, and I have just finished the tutorial. There's not much to the tutorial. It just kind of gives you like a few basic things. I used the keyboard for the tutorial. I'm now moved over to the controller. I think the controller, based on the keyboard keys and stuff and having to use I and O for firing your weapons and then moving back to the mouse for some things and all that stuff, it seems to me like the controller is probably your best bet. So I am this little dude. well on this little station here. This is the starting station that I start out with. If we go over to the map here, I believe it's D-pad down. There we go. You can see where we're at in the star system. I think we're right there, and then there's a whole bunch of empty sectors, and then there's some asteroids over there. And just like anything else, there's apparently a battle raging down here. Just like anything else, there's missions to fly, and there's mining you can do, and discoveries to be made, and all kinds of other stuff. You can plot courses and all that stuff. I'm going to come on over to, we have just the very basic ship right now. Hitting the wrong button again. Keep hitting A and realizing that it's not A, it's the down button. You can see what equipment we have. We have 2 cargo apparently. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's right. I can probably sell all of these because I don't need them. Yeah, sell that. All right. I might have been able to craft something with it too. I don't know. But weapons, spy ammo, engines, standard. I think these, there's torpedoes there, and then is my secondary weapon, and my primary weapon is this pulse laser. I mean, this is the very basic stuff right now. Let's restock our weapons. There we go. And I guess we'll go get out of there. I have not looked at anything here. The tutorial basically drops you off here and doesn't say much about like the crafting and stuff like that. So what is this? High mine? Oh, error. Put string was not in the correct format. I have no idea what that. It's early access, friends, so there's going to be lots of errors coming down the pike here. I guess that's whatever this is. Maybe there's a rollover for this or something. Requires explosives level 5. I don't know. I guess I gotta level up before I can do any kind of crafting or anything. Then you have skills. You have organizations. These are all your like pilot skills. None of this is covered in the tutorial, so I'm going to be learning all this for the first time. Organization. Here's all the different organizations you can join and all that stuff. There's already a whole bunch of them that are up in the top echelons there. Basically guilds, since this is an MMO. And the codex here, just kind of giving you information about the universe and all that stuff. There's 2 factions. There's humans, and then there's aliens. I say it that way because it's basically aliens, but spelled weirdly. And we've got some missions. So we got what? Enemy drones in the area that are attacking and transport ships are probably also relaying information back to the enemy. Go and destroy them. I don't know if I can accept multiple missions or not. Let's see. Pirates. Tracking transport ships. Level 2, collect and deliver. 8 crates of sensitive cargo. Need a bigger cargo hold. Okay. Can't do that. How about this one? Clear the sector of all pirate ships. There we go. And I'm curious to see how many I can take. Can I take all of these? Level 2 assassination. Collect and deliver. Another collect and deliver. I don't know if I have enough. You can only do one collect and deliver mission at a time. Okay. More missions available. Report to Station Alpha and Sector for more missions. Okay. We're not ready to do that yet, I don't think. Or maybe we are, because that's the last couple pages. Okay. That's fine. We'll just take these missions for right now. I'm not ready to go to the next area just yet. So let's go and exit the station into our tiny little fighter. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so that's the moving the thing around. Collect and deliver. Okay, that's my weapons. Why can't I move? Oh, here's the... Okay, there's the movement. Okay, well, on the triggers. Got it. Alright, so we should go and probably do the collect and deliver thing here, since that's the first thing on my list there. And I think, is it... Okay, that's just the P. That's that. X is that. Augmentation. I think... how do I get into the menu? See, I have not... Oh, well, this is our... I wanted to do it from first person view. No, I want to... How do I... That's the scanner. That's just a barrel roll. I am not sure. This... Not engage autopilot, no course plot. I guess I have to use M to get to the map, huh? Or N at least. It's not letting me use N to get to my objectives. Not letting me use anything on the keyboard. Okay, this is not going too well right now, friends. What am I supposed to do here? Green's options. Change camera mode, main menu, dual... options? What does it say for controls? Keys. Windows and options, camera mode, radar, corkscrew, accelerate, primary, propulsion enhancer, augmentation, dock was down, change lock target with up. Well, how are you supposed to get into your menus and stuff? How are you supposed to get to the navigational menu? This does not this does not bode well. I'm trying to hit N, it's not doing anything. M, I can't get into M either. What? Well, that's annoying, isn't it? I guess I gotta do it with the mouse somehow? Where? I don't even know what I would click on. And objectives. Oh, now I have the mouse over here. It lets me hit N. Okay, weird stuff. All right, whatever. I guess we'll go and do. Where was the collect and deliver? I don't know what that noise is either. It is very annoying. Whatever that noise is. Of course, plot it. Here we go. All right. So joypad left thumb. Yep. Here we go. Or wait. There we go. There's autopilot, and then I think hyperspace is this one. Oh, you cannot hyperspace because you're not discovered a sector yet. So the hyperspace, you do a hyperspace jump if you go back to a sector that you've already explored. So basically it's a fast travel, which is nice. we've got... Now, the autopilot does not automatically... like, stop you for things. So when there's hostiles and stuff, you have to stop yourself. Yeah, let's see if we can get down here and... Looks like someone else is already here destroying things. Going towards the hostiles, but... yeah, someone else was already there doing that. Yeah, friendly there. Okay, so I guess we'll hit N. And... where do I have to go? So, select and deliver, select. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Alright, and then we'll autopilot there. It's janky right now, friends. I kind of like the I can't zoom. Don't think it won't let me. I was trying to move into the in cockpit view, but apparently it won't let me do that while we're autopiloting here. But yeah, the controls are. I feel like someone should have said at some point in time these controls are not very good. let's get someone in here who can remap these to something that makes sense. But again, it's early access, so where's the plot destination down there? Okay. I thought that for some reason that other one. It's nice that they have, arrows and stuff pointing to all your objectives. That's really good. But they overuse, I think, the white arrows right now, where it's like everything, even things that aren't your objective right now are in white and all that stuff. And it's like maybe they should have put the objective in like yellow or something so it stands out a little bit better than everything else. I know locked targets go into yellow, so maybe not yellow, but some other color that's like, here's your objective where you need to go for that. I mean, it's good that the hostiles are in red. We got an attack drone here. We got a friendly helping us out a little bit. Ammo crate. Take that. Thank you. So we're in there's lots of friendlies here doing things. I think that these are other players. I suspect that they are. I'm not entirely sure. Given that they're part of alliances and stuff, I'm going to assume that they are. So a lot of people are kind of in the starting zone here, right off the bat. Kind of want to take that ammo crate, but I didn't earn it. So I don't know if I'm going to take it. Screw it. So it's kind of like when you're trying to go fight some enemies, and good luck finding one that's not already being engaged by somebody else. Sensitive cargo. I'll take that. All right. More sensitive cargo over here. Wonder if I have enough room now that I've picked up those ammo crates. Okay, we got another one. It won't let me autopilot there. Yeah, it's. Can I go there now? Plot course. There we go. I don't like the you gotta switch between mouse constantly. They really need to work on their context switching. You know what I mean? Like I should be able to say, all right, take me to the next target of my, take me to my next objective, right? I mean, because you're going to be doing that a lot, so it should be super easy to do. And instead, it's like take your hands off the controller and hit N, and then go grab the mouse and bring that over, and then do that. And so it's they're going to have to work on that a lot, because you really need to, make it as optimal as you can, because there's going to be a lot of things going on, and it's going to get really frustrating if you can't context switch quickly enough to handle what's happening on screen. I kind of want to. So for some reason, it's going directly to the edge of this sector. Why is it going there if it's got to go to 13.4? I don't know. I don't know if the autopilot is still working or if it's just taking me to random spots now. You would think it would be heading straight for the destination. Now, unfortunately, since I haven't been there yet, we can't just, we can't just fly there immediately. I wonder if we can see where we're at on the map. Oh yeah, we got like a whole bunch of jumps to make to get over there. That's gonna be a problem. I mean, it wouldn't be a problem if I wasn't recording. Let's put it that way. Given that I'm recording, it's hard to. I want there to be a lot of action and interesting stuff going on, and we're getting a whole lot of snooze fest right now. I would like to go and like grab some of these asteroids, but I don't want to run out of cargo space either, and then not be able to finish this mission. So, but we can see up the top there the different counts of targets and how many lives I have and how many money and various other things, my XP bar and all that stuff. So, and then over on the top left is our sort of hive view, like the sectors around us, and then what my guns are. You can see what gun I have selected. I have the mining laser selected right now. All right, we finally arrived in the sector with our whatever we have to pick up. There is a hostile here. I don't know if it's this giant thing that I'm looking at that's the hostile or what. Well, the hostile just disappeared, so maybe we're okay. There's a delivery point here. This is a space station. Let's go to our refinery. I should be able to just fly over it, and I don't know what the key is. I think it's down to deliver it. Can I fly over top of these? Yes, I can. Okay. It's hard to tell at what angle I'm coming at things. There we go. Alright. So return to the station to collect my reward, but what we'll do is we'll find some stuff along the way here. So let's go back here and let's just take the drone pests 3, select that, and hit in here. And I think where's that at in relation to everything else? That's another that's another trip and a half. What we could do is hyper jump to here probably. And then we could jump over to there to get to these things. Because this is a known sector. So we'll do that. And that way I can just kind of jump over there. There we go. Alright, and then I should be able to, from there, just go the 2 sectors we need to go to here. Do that. Okay, so we have some attack drones to take on. Let's do this. Make it happen here. Whoop. Ow. There we go. Oof, this guy with these rockets here. Ow, ow, with the rockets, damn it. Jeez Louise, you cannot... Oh, holy crap, you cannot avoid those. There's Somebody else is here shooting them too. Go, take them down. Ooh, I hate how these make you stop dead in your tracks. They're gonna have to fix that. That's just bad mechanics there. Like that's annoying when a missile just strikes you and immediately makes you stop. Because it's just gonna make it makes it feel very herky-jerky. Alright, well, that was... I don't know what that noise is. Is that the music? I don't know what that is. I assume that's the music. There's a lot of like weird noises that the game is producing, and it's you can't tell if it's something. Travel to sector. Did I not go here? ATR. Where am I at? 4, 5. Of course. Okay. Of course, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's part of the music. It's like... it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if there's like an alert going off or if it's just the music playing. I mean, I'm not much of a music critic, but, you know, like, if I can't tell the difference between the sound effects and the music, then mayhaps your music needs a little bit of a refresh. Oh my god, that is so freaking annoying. Holy crap, that is so annoying. Alright, I'll switch over to the torpedo, because, oh my god, come on. This is freaking ridiculous. I just switched over to torpedo. Why is it not firing my torpedo? Because it's not locked onto that guy. Can I... Getting hit by every freaking torpedo known to man here. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of the missiles or torpedoes. Look at these things. Like, they're 900 miles away from me and they're hitting me with torpedoes. And for some reason I can't... I've selected the torpedo a couple times now. In fact, it says it's selected up there and it still has not... It's still not firing the torpedo. Is it... Oh, you know why? Because I'm using... It's A, right? There we go, that's why. I forgot that it's, even though you have it selected, it's still, those are their secondary weapons. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Those are secondary weapons that are up there, and those are fired with A instead of X. Which is fine. There's nothing, I have no problem with that. It's just, I forgot that there's, for some reason, a different button for those. I guess it makes sense, right? You want to have a primary and a secondary that you can fire at the same time. So what am I supposed to do here? Collect my reward. Okay. So then let's go to the pirates. And where is that at? That is over there. All right. Well, this is going to be a little bit of a time here, so I will hopefully I'm cutting a lot of this down. Hopefully cutting a lot of the boring like travel down. I appreciate that they want you to explore a sector, to explore and stuff. But when your sectors are mostly dead, you might as well just give us the hyper jump. You know, like if this first area that you start in is going to have mostly dead sectors, then just give us the jump. Just make it explored, you know? Or maybe give us a map, or I mean there was a map there. Maybe it's like Privateer, where you can have a you can buy from the ship dealer a map that gives you a map of the entire area, and then you can just hyper jump everywhere. I mean, just like do that or something. Like make that part of the tutorial that you buy one of those, you know, and just like, because this is okay for someone who is just kind of relaxing and enjoying life. But for someone who's trying to like show off your game, this sucks. This part sucks a lot. Okay, finally some action here. Let's get up here. Level 1 cadet fighter. All right, pirates. Oh my god. That's just... I was destroyed by someone I didn't even see. Yep. Yep, that was the thing. Because that's a level 7 pirate. That was not the one I was targeting. I was targeting a level 1. So these guys... I don't know where they came from. Oh my god, they're just... immediately sniping me. Jesus Christ. This is comedic right now, friends. Because this is what's hilarious about this is a level 1 mission, right? A level 1 mission, and there's level 7 nonsense here. Now it looks like a player is taking them on, so maybe that player has caused those level 7s to spawn. Yeah, viewing fighter level 8 ship. Yeah, there's like level 8 fighters in here, so they're the ones that are causing all these pirates to spawn. Which is just hilarious for me because I can't even survive more than 2 seconds here. In here. Right, let's see if I can get out of the range of some of that. Oh, these fighters are level 8. Oh my god, these guys have screwed up my mission here. Alright, we're gonna have to pick another mission, because these guys have screwed it up for me. Let's go... 17, my reward. Go here, plot a course, resume. Wait, is this guy like, just have a gun? If he just has a gun, I can deal with that. I just can't deal with it when they have all this other nonsense going on. That's fun. So yeah, just getting caught in a death spiral is a thing. So this is the mission target. I'm supposed to protect them, I guess. How you? When you've got missiles like flying all over the place here, and then I fire off missiles and they don't go anywhere near where I need them to go. it's ridiculous. And because the missiles cause you to stop and knock you around, they have so much knockback on them, you can't like, it becomes next to impossible to like avoid them, or at least to maneuver. Right? Maneuvering just becomes a real problem. For some reason this shield is trying to get away from me. I guess I can't use it. My shield is already up here. Sorry. Sorry, friendly. Just trying to get out of there for a second. I don't know what the green coming off of is. That just means that I have to protect him? Or does that mean he's like healing people there next to him? I don't know. Because it goes away. I guess it's like a healing thing it's doing. Alright, so... Did I technically still win at this thing? I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea if I technically still won at that or not. Let's go here. What am I doing here? Mission targets. Wait, is this the mission I'm on? Wait, what? Destroy the marked targets. 0 sectors away. Level 2 assassination, Astrofighter. Oh, this is still in here. I'm so confused as to whether or not I have done that or not. Because these other ones say collected my reward, so this one's still open. But it says Astrofighter. Lock course. Already in that sector, okay. So there's my mission target. But he's just flying around in a circle. So am I supposed to destroy him? Because I was just supposed to protect him earlier. Like, does it tell me what I'm... It's like, it says... Assassination, Astrofighter. Destroy marked targets. Okay. That's not an Astrofighter though, is it? That's like a... That's a giant freighter. Is that... I'm confused now. You know what? Let's go back and do some of our other... Let's collect our rewards and stuff here. Because I'm just really freaking confused at the moment. And I think we could just hyperspace back to this. Okay. Hyperspace recharging. Well, how long does it take to recharge your hyperspace? Leaving will fail the mission. What are you talking about? I don't understand what it's talking about. Leaving will fail the mission. What mission? I don't have a mission right now. I mean, I do, but I don't have a... I don't understand the mission I have. You know what? Let's cancel this one. Yes. Okay. Resume. All right. Let's do this now. I don't know why it still says hyperspace unavailable. Is it damaged? Leaving will fail the mission. It's early access, friends. It's early access. I don't know what... Yes, leave that. I don't know why I keep saying leaving will fail the mission. Mission failed, assassination Astrofighter. Okay. Which is the one I canceled, so it should have been failed anyway. Right? Now, can I get hyperspace here? No, why not? Why will you not let me hyperspace? Is it not... Is that not... the sector I started in, right? Is there a cooldown on the hyperspace? Because that's a bad idea. That's a super bad idea if there's a cooldown on hyperspace. All right, we've made it back to the station finally. So we should be able to dock here, and there are 3 missions complete. They charge us some tax as well. Taxes on all the things. There's our XP for all that. And there's a 4th one. Complete. Excellent. Okay. 20% from your earnings as income tax. Yeah, we get there's an income tax in the game and all that stuff modeled. The map here, you can see what we've uncovered. Really not a way to, like... I guess if I was in an organization, I'd have most of the map discovered, huh? It's like 7.3% discovered right now. But it's a whole lot of emptiness that you're discovering. And then the galaxy map, all we know of is Delta Trianguli. There's a jump point around here somewhere, a jump gate around here somewhere. We would have to go through to see more of the world, or more of the universe. What I want to do, are there any missions with my time right now? Enemy drones, 7 sectors away, pirate ships, keep attacking our transport ships, level 0 assassination. Okay, take that. Collect and deliver is only 3 sectors away. That's not too bad. 7. We'll try not to take things that are like 22 sectors away. Level 0 gather. Our stocks of cobalt are low. We need people to gather more for us. We'll pay more than the usual. Okay. So that's cobalt. We'll do that. Why not? And level 2 clearance. Clear sector of all pirates ships. That's 1 sector away. Okay. Level 1 gather. Our stocks of platinum are low. Might as well get those on there too. And then report to Station Alpha for more missions and all that stuff. Okay. So we'll do some mining things while we're here. Might as well. And I think I leveled up, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, level 1 here. So let's get maybe some propulsion, if I can. Increase skill propulsion. Assign skills. Okay, 0 skill points available. Cool. Alright. We'll do that. Do that for now. And let's go and go do some mining. Why not? Okay, level 0 gather. So that is where is that at? Where's that at? Plot course. Oh, it doesn't have any fixed location. Okay, it's just I need why doesn't it tell me on here again what I need? I think level 0 gather. I think it's got... Do I already have it? Do I already have stuff? Is there... I can't see my cargo hold from here, right? Is it C? Nope, that's chat. I don't want to expand chat. I don't... There we go. The last thing I want to do is expand chat. It's K. What is our thing here? Action space, cruise control Q, screenshot, tab minus equals radar, camera mode. Inventory is probably what I'm looking for. So why? I have nothing in the cargo hold. Okay. So yet it says I can turn that in for mission reward. I don't think so. But I don't know. I don't remember what they wanted me to mine for. I know one was platinum. What was the other one? Cobalt, maybe? I think it was cobalt. Let's go looking for cobalt. There's our radar. And what was this? This was okay. That was a spin. I guess I'm supposed to do this maneuver, corkscrew, more often. Okay, here's an asteroid up here. Let's see what that is. And switch to my mining laser. Asteroid, you are nickel. I'm not looking for you. I know it wasn't nickel. I think it was cobalt. Is there nickel asteroid there, and then there's two more above it. Let's see if we can see what these are. I mean, I could mine this out anyway, just for the sake of argument, but I want to keep my... I don't know, I didn't check to see how big my cargo hold actually is. That's nickel. That's also nickel. Down here's more things. Besides the friendly turret. That's more nickel. I guess that's all I'm going to see here is probably nickel. Let's go one more sector out and see if I can find something. We got that and the platinum. So you know, it would be nice if, I guess, you know, maybe the those missions appear to be like slightly broken because it was like, yeah, just come on back and get 50 credits. It's like, but I didn't actually collect anything. So I'm guessing that mission's not quite working the way they want it to. Plan in a sector, scan it to read some info about it. The information will also be added to your codex, which you can read in stations. Oh, okay. Unknown planets. Over this way. No there is an asteroid down here. Copper? Oh, was it copper instead of cobalt? I think it was copper. Let's go grab this here. Let's go grab this. And oh, that's not what I'm looking for. I want to keep hitting the wrong things. A is what I want to hit. There it is. Okay, now let's go look at this planet. I'm very curious to see what it's like. Alright, here we go. Scan planet. There we go. Dizoma. Desert planet. No water present. A vast desert planet. Dizoma has no life, no water. Does boast some of the tallest sand dunes on record. Many of them are over 50 times larger than any mountains on Earth. However, this isn't a pleasant place for a visit from howling winds and constant sandstorms. Okay. That's good to know. Oops, sorry. Oh, there's another copper asteroid over here. What I'll do is I'll mine this. And then we'll see. Then we'll go back to the station and see if I can turn those in. Well, actually, I'll go look at the other thing. Wow, this this asteroid is getting away from me here. I can't use my... Okay, it's getting away from me. I can't get to it. It's going too fast. Oh well. I've never had the problem of not being able to reach to catch up with an asteroid before in a game where there was mining. So there's that. Let's head to maybe I can do one of these missions. Do another one of these missions. Let's transition first, and then if there's anything over here that's interesting. Raider convoy detected. Ooh, and some hostiles. Let's see what we can do here. We can, whoop. There we go. And I'm trying to use my corkscrew maneuver a lot more now. Oop. It was destroyed by a frostbite mine. it was a mine layer. Go figure. And why can't I see this hostile? Oh, because it says mission target now. Okay. Oh wow, there's so many things in this game that just are really freaking annoying. I've never played a space game with so many annoying guns in it before in my life here. Okay. So yeah, that's a thing. And they're giving me missions that I clearly I'm not supposed to do yet. Right? Which is what's bothering me more than anything else, is like, I'm still starting out here. The game's like, yeah, no, you can take on a level 14 guy. Like, no. And you just get caught in these death spirals too, which is certainly not useful. Okay. I think I destroyed it. Still getting hit by freaking missiles. You can barely see. And then that's where we go for the mission reward. Alright, so I somehow did that. Like that was I like how it's like that's a level 0 assassination was a level 14 guy. So yeah, they gotta work on their labeling and stuff. They gotta work on some things here, because this is not that is not labeled properly, obviously. Yeah. Okay, so I guess what we'll do is just go and return to the station for right now. Just hyperspace there. Let's see if I get anything for the copper. I don't know if it was the copper they wanted or cobalt. I can't remember exactly what it said. got complete on there, and all I got was 50. All I got was a reward of 50. So I don't know. I have no idea. Let's go and where's the crafting where I sell the stuff? No. No, it's not. Wasn't there a thing where I sell? Here's a cargo here, yeah. Cargo, copper. So sell all. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Guess we'll head back out again. Head back out and try to get these other missions. Just a little bit. So level 2 collect and deliver is down there. What's the plot a course for that? Mine 20 platinum from nearby asteroids. See, I can still see this one. Mine 20 platinum. It's the collect and deliver. This is just level 2 clearance. You can select that one. Cannot engage hyperspace because you've not discovered the sector yet. Oh, okay. Well, I think it's just one sector over, so we should be fine there. In that regard. See, I want to like this game. I really do. It's frustrating me a lot. I like where they're going with it. I like the idea behind it. I don't like the controls at all, whether it's keyboard or controller. Sure, I can remap them, but there's not enough buttons to remap to what functions we need here. Like, if ever a game needed a radial menu, it's this game. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking about like Starpoint Gemini 2 and stuff, and they had the radial menu that you could I think even 1 had it. It had a radial menu that you could pick up, and you just hit a button on, and then you can just go and Alright, just... Yep. Yeah, they had like a radial menu that you can then select your functions from. Like, this game needs that desperately. I'm not one that generally likes things like that, but this game, with all the functions that they're trying to do here, it needs something where you can go and easily get to all your stuff. The energy recharge does not want to be collected. Okay. How about this? God damn those missiles. They are so annoying. Ammo. I mean, that's the other thing too, is that they need to rethink some of these mechanics of their guns, right? Like, I gotta move over to here and do this. 20 platinum. Let's go here. I think. Can I engage hyperspace? I can. All right, let's do that. Yeah, they gotta rethink the way they do, like, even combat is not fun. Like literally all I'm doing is just sitting here firing missiles, which is exactly what the enemy's doing to me, which is not really fun. I mean, I would rather... Oh, there's some cobalt. I would rather, you know, actually go toe-to-toe with them and have some kind of skill involved, rather than just be, you know, just shoot at them before you even see them on the screen. Mission target. Let's... Well, I'm thinking about it. Let's do this. Anyway. Sensitive cargo. Grab that. Down here as well. Go. And this guy. Oh, he's a big dude. No. Oop. Someone else just died. Yeah, that's nickel. I need platinum for that other thing. But we need to grab this sensitive cargo up here first. Alright. At some point we'll get there. At some point we'll get there. There we go. Alright. So now we just have to deliver it now. Of course plot it. 920 platinum. Ouch! I just got hit by something. I'm trying to look in the menus here. Collect and deliver plot course. There we go. Hyperspace is unavailable. Is that because I haven't been there before? I think I've been there before. I don't know. I don't know if you only get hyperspace once every time you come out, and then you have to get back to the station again. I don't understand how that's supposed to work. What I do understand is that it's probably one of my annoyances on my list here. All right. Well, we'll come back once I get here. All right, we've finally arrived at our delivery point here. Taken forever to do so, but we have arrived. And it was just a lot of just sitting here staring at the screen for about 20 minutes. Maybe it wasn't 20 minutes, but it felt a lot like 20 minutes. Felt a lot like watching your life kind of just drain, flash before your eyes, and all those things. Paint drying would have been preferable, honestly. But let's go over here and deliver this stuff as we want to do. And we've done that. Alright, so will it let me hyperspace again? It still says not available on hyperspace, which annoys the ever-living bejesus out of me. Yeah, it still says unavailable. I think someone was mentioning in chat there while I was sitting here watching my life flash before my eyes. I believe someone in chat mentioned that hyperspace is on a very long cooldown, and that there's things you can do, like things you can buy that will reduce the cooldown and stuff, like I guess in-game items that you buy reduce the cooldown. So yeah, we're gonna have to look into that, because this is about as boring as you could possibly make a game right now. And I hate to say that. I like the concept. I like where they're going with it, but holy crap, is like, I feel like maybe they could have made the starting area, like reduced the size of it to a quarter of what it is right now, and put all the missions really close to one another, and just had it be like a very good intro. Like, you could do something like this, you know, where it takes long distances to do things, but like drop it on players after they've already gotten hooked, right? Like when you front load it like this, basically I think a lot of people will just bounce right off the game as soon as they'll sit here for 10 minutes waiting for their ship to make it to the next sector, and then they'll be like, yep, I'm done. And it's unfortunate because I feel like there is merit to the game. It's just the game is doing everything in its power right now to make me hate it. Hate is a strong word. The game is putting everything in its power right now to make me bored and frustrated. It's now I have like 2,900 credits up there in the money. Maybe I could buy a faster ship. I don't know. I feel like it's probably still too early to do that, but I could look and see what the prices are on some of them. Maybe they're relatively cheap. Maybe I'm spending too much time in this one ship here. Oh look, hey, my autopilot actually avoided that that asteroid for a change. But it's yeah, I the keyboard controls suck. Mostly because regardless of what control scheme you're using, you have to take your hands off the controls to use the mouse at times, which is just a bad idea. Or you have to take your hands off the controls to use the keyboard or the mouse at the time. You know, it's just bad all around. And so the joystick controls are usable, but like I said, if any game in the history of any games, of any space game, needed a radial menu to easily navigate between all the functions, it's this game, definitely. Just because, like, they have things mapped to the D-pad on the joystick, and I'm like, that's where you have to, and it's very specific things. They're not, you know, it's not generic like you would expect. Like, that's the point where you're like, yeah, maybe it's better to just be able to hit the Y button and then use your thumbstick to select whatever you're trying to do. Like, I want to go into the menu, or I want to go into or I want to see my objectives. And for Christ's sake, the objectives need to be clear as to what you're going to do. I think most of them are. I think that one mission I picked up was broken because it was instantly succeeded. So I don't think there was much that they could have done there. I think that was probably a bug that I saw. But the combat is just, right now, it's just like, shoot something off screen. You know, hope your missile hits. And then get hit by 500 other missiles that you didn't see coming. And oh, by the way, they're just going to knock you all over the place. It's just, it gets to be just ponderous after a while. Is this my, no, my applied destination is still much further along. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, it's just, it doesn't feel, the combat doesn't feel good. The missions are, you know, just about as uninspired as they could be. I mean, they're just tasks, really. It's just like, go do this, go do that. Which I wasn't expecting a huge array of things, you know, in the early access. I realize it's still early, the game. So the missions are okay for the moment, but, you know, they're very much fetch quests, right? They're the lowest form of quest life that you could ever encounter in an MMO. The story is non-existent. And so there's no hooks for you there. If you like going around and just mining and turning your brain off, you can do that, certainly. There's I see people flying around in lots bigger ships, so that's probably a good thing. Yeah, this is the unfortunate part of this that I'm getting to is that I'm doing this en route so you can see just how long some of this nonsense is. I'm literally I have put the controller down since I started talking. I've put the controller down and I'm just sitting here staring at nonsense. Right? It's just like whatever. This is worse than Elite Dangerous. when people in Elite Dangerous modded the VR versions to be able to watch movies while they were in flight, that tells you that your game is boring as shit. Right? Like that's just this is what this is invoking in me. And I could easily be watching something else on another screen right now, and it's this would be fine. So my overall thoughts right now, trying to wrap this up a little bit. It's $20. It's early access. It's not worth $20 right now. It's frustrating. It really needs someone to go through and really look at the quality of life of what's here, because it's not good right now. The controls need a complete rethought. You just need to think them through a lot better than they are. The combat, you need to go back to the drawing board on the combat. Especially, you need to I finally have to do something. How about that? You have to go back to the drawing board on that. You have to get better. You have to get weapons that you have to remove that knockback on the missiles, because all the AI is doing is spamming missiles, and it's just annoying as hell when you can't get away from anything because you're getting hit constantly, stun locked by missiles. Yeah, it needs to be. You need to pull the camera out further and make the combat actually I'd like hand-to-hand combat in these games, basically. Where it's like you're up close and personal and you're shooting things that actually takes some kind of a modicum of skill. This game is just no, you're just gonna shoot at things that you can't even see, which I'm not fond of at all. Let's look at the ships thing here for a second. Buy extra ship slot an extra ship slot is 3,000 right off the bat. But let's see if we can trade. We have cargo here. Let's sell all of that. Okay. So can we trade the ship for something else? So yeah, there's a couple other ships we can get here. We can get an escape pod if we want, just go down a bunch. But these require level 4 and level 5. The X-Fighter might be a good one. Let's see what that looks like. Speed is less, turning's better. Life cost is less? I don't know what life cost means. I have no idea what life cost means. Life cost 30. 40. 50. I don't know what that is and why it's red. I have no idea. The boar has better shields, locking angle, cargo. That's if you want to do your cargo and stuff, and then this is at the same amount of cargo as my thing right now, but better turning, slightly less speed for some reason. We know it's a fighter. Got 1 mine and augmentations. And Dryad has a lot more stuff. Shield speed. Which I kind of wanted to wait for that, I would think, but the Lion's good too, it looks like. Just the acceleration and the turning are terrible, which means that the long time I spend waiting to go between sectors is probably going to be even longer. let's try it. Let's go. Let's trade that, and we'll get ship and contents. So we'll get 1,010. We still have to pay for it, so we'll do that. There we go. So we've upgraded our ship a little bit. Our weapons are restocked as far as I know, right? Well, I guess we'll give them some more ammo for our missiles. And mines. Frostbite mine, nuclear mine, mini mine. I'm not a mine guy. I'm really not. What's the other secondary weapon we can do? Carnivore torpedo, laser beam, plasma cannon, electromagnetic orb, energy extraction beam. What does that do? Let me tell you. I assume it extracts energy from the other enemy. I guess maybe it's good on their shields. Takes their shields down. I don't know. Buy it. What does it say? Drains your target's energy while recharging your own. Only works when your energy is below full charge. Oh, see that? Doesn't seem like it's that interesting. How about this one? Fires on an unguided ball of extremely hot plasma, which does a high amount of damage but moves fairly slowly. Oh, so that's what I was getting hit by, was a plasma cannon. Okay. We'll buy that then. And then how about my primary weapons? Can I get it something better here? Like, what the hell? They all look identical. I can't tell. I can't tell unless you say, oh, trade weapon. Yeah. Can't tell unless you say, like, I want. Where's lasers 1? Well, that requires lasers 1. Let me go over to my skills. I think I have some skills here that I can, skill points, I think. Yeah, I have 2 skill points. So let's do lasers. Right, increase skill. And energy. Sounds good. Alright, so then if I come back over here, I can then look at those. I can look at those other things. New weapons and equipment. Go here. So next page. Yeah, narrow spread scatter cannon. Is that, what does that look like compared to what I have here? Firing rate is 1 per 1 second. Damage, it's 18 DPS, basically. 40.5 range, 15 degree accuracy, 0.9 seconds lifetime. Okay, that doesn't... Narrow spread scatter cannon. I think I've seen that already. Used against me. Unless that's the burst Vulcan cannon. That 12 per second, 20 damage per second. How about this one? 24 damage per second. Let's trade for that one. And then my shield, can I get a better options? It requires gravity, okay. Huh. That requires that one requires gravity, and the other one requires shields 1. Alright, so yeah. Again, I like what they're doing. They really need to, obviously it's early access, and they need to work on these menus because there's just weirdness going on here. Where I can't, like, it's hard to compare, like, oh, what's this laser as compared to the one I have right now, and how's it compared to the other ones, you know what I mean, stuff like that. But yeah, it's the game's got a long way to go. I mean, that's the one big takeaway we can say here is the game's got a long way to go. I don't think if you're looking around for an early access space-based game or an early access MMO even, I would not select this yet. I would say put this on your wish list and wait for maybe 6 months to a year and then come back to it, because they've got a quite the long uphill battle here, I think, to make something that is not frustrating and make something compelling. The beginning of the game is just a slog, and that's the hardest part. You really need something that's going to grab people and bring them in and be like, yes, I want, there's a good story here, or there's good, this or that, or the mechanics, the combat's good, or something like that. Right now, everything's like the combat you barely see. It's all off camera. It's just they need more. I think they need to rather than worrying about like end game stuff or further progression stuff. They need to go back to the drawing board, go back to the very first tutorials, and look at the beginning ships and the beginning area. And I think they need to take this beginning system, reduce it to a quarter of the size that it is. I think they need to fix the hyperdrive so that it's always available. I think this idea that there's a cooldown and stuff is just bonkers. I imagine they're doing that because it would be advantageous in PvP to be able to just hyperspace away, but you're going to have to figure something else out, right? It's because either you got to fix that, or you got to make every individual sector much smaller than it actually is right now, because there's just too little to go on. You end up spending lots of time just kind of standing around, like literally just sitting here waiting for your ship to get to places because nothing's going on. It's boring as hell. So just that's my hot take on it, I guess, is that it's just not ready yet. Obviously it's not ready yet. It's early access, but I'm saying, like, from all the early access games that I've played and ones that I would recommend, this is not one I would recommend right now. This one you just gotta have to wait and see on. I think they need time to just actually make something that's special here. Right now it's riding the short bus in all the wrong ways. So that's it then, friends. That's it for me. now that I've thoroughly debunked this, I guess. Let's see if I can get back to the menu. Yep, here we go. And it's even more frustrating because I really think that there's potential here. I really do. It's just, I can't imagine how this was said, okay, it's ready for early access right now, when the beginning of your game is this annoying, in a bad way. I feel like if you're going to release out into early access, you gotta at least have a hook for people to come in. You gotta be able to have people come in and be like, I understand where you're going with this. I like where you're going with this. And I can, just kind of get your hooks into them. Right now, it's like, I think a lot of people are just going to bounce right off of it, which is unfortunate because, like I said, I think there's something to be had here. But anyway, this, my friends, has been Starfighter Infinity. It is by Ben Olden Games, and it is in early access on Steam, currently $20 US. As always, I'll leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.